All right. Yeah, I'm super stoked to be invited along to speak at this thing. So I'm Peter Shallard. I'm the shrink for entrepreneurs. That's what I'm kind of known as. I've spent years doing therapy with some of the top entrepreneurs in the world, working one-on-one with those folks as their confidant and advisor. But actually, what I'm really pumped to be talking about at this event is I'm going to be talking about a company I started recently to study what it is that makes people able to tangibly move the dial on turning their best intentions into actual concrete results. And Kevin Wilkie reached out to me, I think because there's a kind of a problem, there's a bug that goes along with having these incredible events where we fill people's minds up with all of these amazing tactics and incredible strategies that they can go home and implement, grow their business, transform their lives, all that great stuff. The unintended consequence or side effect of doing that is that this stuff can be really overwhelming. It can cause crippling procrastination. Everybody knows that after you get really pumped up by one of these events, you can go home with this kind of legal pad filled with all the notes that you've made and everything that you want to take action on, and then immediately just get kind of stuck and paralyzed by the overwhelming kind of weight of all of the things that you're supposed to be getting done. So Kevin asked me to come on board to provide some implementation insurance to essentially create the antidote to overwhelm and give you guys access to that. So at my company, we work with a number of incredible experts in the field of human psychology, of what it takes to get people to take action on their best intentions, including the Harvard Medical School's professor of psychiatry, who's a world-renowned neuroscience expert, and we've studied thousands of entrepreneurs to figure out precisely what the conclusive, concrete tactics are that make a difference when it comes to productivity. So I'm going to be sharing in my presentation the 80-20 of this information. We're going to be giving you guys access not to some kind of wishy-washy personal development or motivational exercises, but rather the key fundamental psychometric variables that successful people have implemented in their life and the unsuccessful people out there who are just wishing that they could get their stuff together do not have. So we're going to break it down and teach you about the psychology and make it really simple to understand and easy to implement when you go home from the conference. So this information isn't just going to be about getting you to take action on the ideas you get from this event. It's also going to give you an unfair advantage and life and business to everything that you do afterwards, because you're going to be able to move faster up any entrepreneurial learning curve you take while your competitors procrastinating and trying to figure out how to take action. You'll have the tools you need to just accelerate into the stratosphere with any and every business idea, tactical action that you're attempting to implement. So basically the goal of my presentation, what I'm going to create for you guys, is to ensure that you're never one of those people ever again after attending this event who wakes up on Monday morning, sits down at their desk, and immediately is overwhelmed by the sheer weight of all of the great ideas that you know you should be doing and just kind of don't know where to get started with. You're not going to be the type of person who wakes up every morning swearing that today will be different, and that you'll finally be able to take huge action and do all those things you've been meaning to do, only to go be frustrated and swearing that tomorrow yet again will be different. So that's not going to happen anymore. It's going to be a revolution of the way that you think about action, and we're going to accomplish some superhuman productivity just for the attendees of this event. I'm pumped to be there, and I'm pumped to be making it happen.